Guys, welcome to another tutorial. Today I will show you how to create an sort of audio spectrum in Cinema 4D with particles, cloners and colliders, okay? All the resources to make this tutorial is in the description or in the site mastereffects.com, so you can go and download it. In the meantime, let's get started. Okay, let's start by creating a cube and decreasing the size, maybe 20 by 20 by 20. And we need other models. Here in the creation panel you can choose any model you want. In this case I'm gonna say maybe a platonic, a pyramid and a torus. Now I'm gonna create a cloner and drag all these models to the cloner, and in the cloner go to mode and click on grid array. Now we need to increase the count, maybe 7 on each axis. Decrease the size just a little bit, maybe 150 on each way, and add a MoGraph effector, a random effector. In the parameter, click on scale and uniform scale and set it to 0.5. Now for the rotation, 360 on each axis. Here is all the particles, they look good. And now we need to create a sphere. This sphere is gonna be the collider body, but you can apply any effector because it's not a MoGraph element. So we need to create a cloner, maybe MoGraph cloner, and drag the sphere into the cloner, but in this case just need 1 in the count. So here's the sphere, and now we can apply some effectors. Click on MoGraph effector and go to sound, the sound effector, and in the sound go to the effector tab and click on the soundtrack in load sound. Grab your song, and here is the waveform of your song. In each frame the waveform is moving. Look for the beat. In this case the sphere is moving for all the song. I don't want that. I want that the sphere just move on the beat. So maybe here look the peak in the waveform and grab the points and create a region that is only affected by this peak. Now click play. Now if you hit play, you can see how the sphere is just moving in the beat. That's what we want. Now click on the parameter, and in the position I don't want the sphere to move. I just want the scale and uniform scale to increase their size, maybe 1. Now click on play. I'm gonna add animation. Right click Cinema 4D tags on the cloner and click on vibrate. Vibrate is a constant animation, and in this case I'm gonna click on enable position and maybe 50 by 50 by 50. The frequency is 2 times each second, and click on play. Now right click on the cloner and go to simulation tags and add a collider body. Now in the cloner, for all the elements, click on right click and simulation tags and rigid body. Now go to the collision tab, click on inherit tag and click on the apply tag to children. This way this tag is gonna be applied to all the elements individually. Now for the individual elements, click on all. Go to the force tab and in the follow position click set it to 5. This property it's gonna tell all the elements that they need to fight to maintain their position. Now go to the first frame and click on play. Now if you're happy with your simulation, click on the tag, go to the cache tab and click on bake all. I don't need anymore the sphere, so I'm gonna hide it. Double click on each point, and now we need the materials and the environment. I'm gonna drag the studio lights of Master Effects, you can find it here on the description, and click on the null object, click on, well, copy, Ctrl C, go to your project and Ctrl B, and now position the floor, maybe here. Look if the particles don't cross the floor, like this. And now we need to create some materials. Double click on the material tab, and in the color, pick a color, maybe a blue, a green, and the reflectance, go to the default specular and change the type to Beckman. Increase the reflection, maybe 20, and decrease the roughness. Now drag this material to each model, maybe this one for the cube, and duplicate this material by clicking Ctrl and drag to the right, and now just change the color, maybe a purple one, and drag this to the platonic. Do it also for the pyramid and the torus. Now if you want to change the material of the studio, here is the material, double click and just change the color, maybe a blue, a dark blue. Position your camera, click and create some camera, activate it, and now we need to add a global illumination and ambient occlusion. So click on render settings, and on the effect look for ambient occlusion and global illumination. In the global illumination tab, go to the irradiance cache and click on low. In the anti-aliasing, go to the best. Now click on render preview and let's see how it looks. Now all the materials looks good, all the shadows also look good, and if you are happy with the result, click on render settings, click on save and set the destination folder and the name, and the output, click on the resolution that you want and click render. Once the simulation is done, you can go to any software that you want for exporting the video and maybe give him a little color correction, and you're set to go. Well guys, I hope you find this tutorial useful. You can follow me on every social media. You can find me as Master Effects with double S. And thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.